Greetings, Kirby fans, and to date I have not had the opportunity to use this newer type of Avalir shampoo system. I have a G4, G5, G6, and Centria 1 shampoo systems, and they're all a little bit different, but none of them are even close to what this one does. So the main difference with this newer type of system is this quick empty tray. And I bet you I'm really going to like it a lot, and it should reduce mess quite a bit. At least that's what I'm hoping. So this shampoo system was graciously donated by Alan O. quite some time ago. Hi Alan, if you happen to be watching. So how about we go and set this up and clean this carpet, even though you already know this carpet is ridiculously clean to begin with. Little spongy thing here. And we've got 3 different levels, and we need to use warm water, not hot. Got some shampoo here. All right, now we're good. Okay. Looks like we're in pretty good shape there. We got 1, 2, 3. And I will use 3 capfuls of this. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. There's a carpet shampoo. There's our little sponge. The sponge is going to go up there. You go. This little piece is on too. And I'm going to make sure that's set to off. All right. Okay, Kirby says turn this all the way to carpet. I'm going to turn it to hard floor to start out. So let's see what happens. All the way down. And let's have some water left, so I'm going to do some stuff at a different angle. Okay, at this point, you can see that the tray is full. So I need to empty that, and that's kind of nice to have. And then water, you know what, we got a little bit of water left, but I don't think I'm going to do any more shampooing because I've pretty much covered the room. So here I go to empty this. Now that I've emptied the tray, Kirby says to turn the control here to off and then put the nozzle all the way down and go in a bunch of different directions to scrub everything in. camera angle. So how about we take a look at the pickup in the waste tray. So even though I did part of the carpet before, the result here is pretty much the same. You get a little bit of dirty water out there, and that's really about all. So when you have a really clean carpet to begin with, nothing really gets all that dirty. It got some, but there wasn't a whole lot of dirt to get in this carpet anyhow. Still nice to get that little extra out. So now what you're supposed to do is disassemble the shampooer and wash everything out, clean everything up, and then change it back to a dry shampooer system. So I can show a little bit of the disassembly, I suppose. I'm not going to bother to show you washing everything up in the sink. That, this. But what I do want to show you is, come on out of there, this baffle plate on the back right here. So see that right here? That had come off, and it's just this little piece right here. See if I can get that to focus. There we go. It's just this little piece, and it goes on right there. And in round one, this had come off. So it just made kind of a mess, and foam was everywhere, and sounded like the belt wasn't doing what it should do, so I even put a new belt on. But everything's in much better shape now. Although I'm a little less than thrilled, I suppose, with the sound that this particular shampoo head makes compared to the other ones. But, you know, if it's just a noise that I'm less than thrilled with, so what, as long as it works. So I'm going to go clean this up, and then I will wait for this to dry. And right now, especially since right here I've hit it twice, it is medium wet, and the humidity is about 44%. Yeah, right there. There we go. So you can see, compared to the time of when we started, it's several hours later because I had some issues. So I will return when the carpet is dry and ready for the final dry vacuuming. So while I'm waiting for the carpet to dry, I have everything all rinsed out and starting to dry on its own. So hopefully it won't take all that long. I know that sponge will take a little while, but everything appears to be in good shape. Even this little crazy piece. Now that the carpet is completely dry, how about we go and take this Avalir, put it back into upright dry vacuuming mode and finish this job. Change angles. All right, so let's talk about this. So obviously, when I was shampooing, this thing made a racket. It had a grinding noise in it that I've never heard before in older systems. So I went and, as I mentioned previously, I changed the belt. I went ahead and made sure this piece was securely fastened. And I took a look at just everything that was, generally here. And I don't see anything that's obviously wrong. And when I went on YouTube to try to listen to other people using the Avalir 1 or Avalir 2 systems, I had difficulty determining whether or not this was supposed to make that kind of a grinding noise when the shampoo fluid started flowing. In other words, when the whole system was basically wet. When this is dry, and I tested it in another machine. I put this on my Diamond Edition downstairs, just running it dry, and it did not vibrate. And I noticed it in the video when I had it on here before I started putting any shampoo through it. It did not make any of that awful grindy vibrating noise. So as you can see here, not only do I have one of these shampoo systems, I have two. So I'm going to try the other one that I have not used either and see if it does the same thing. That being said, I have not noticed any adverse effects from that grinding noise yet. Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's normal, maybe it's not normal at all. But when I went to go and try to listen to all the other YouTube videos that I could find, I came up with some made a grinding, buzzing racket, and some not so much. So I'm not sure yet, and I want to take some time to look further into this issue. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.